Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today on your mat. I look forward to flowing with you now. So when you're ready, make sure you have anything that you need for your practice, such as blocks, cushions, bolsters. And then make your way to a comfortable seated position. You're welcome to take cross-legged, such as I am, or perhaps you'd like to sit on your shins. If it feels accessible for you, allow yourself to gently close your eyes. Alternatively, you can take a soft gaze, looking down towards the ground. Allow yourself full permission to feel inside your body, starting to tune into any sensations that might be arising. Perhaps you would like to notice where you feel the breath most in your body. Perhaps you can bring your awareness to the points of contact with the surface beneath you as you start to ground down, allowing the earth to receive your weight. As you ground down, can you simultaneously begin to lift up the crown of your head towards the ceiling, finding length in your spine? Yoga is always the play of opposites. So throughout this flow, we'll be looking at those different opposites and then finding our center, our balance in the middle. If your eyes are closed, you're welcome to open them now, or perhaps you would like to keep them closed. Reach your fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Take a full inhale. And then exhale, slowly start to let your hands come down all the way by your side. Inhale, reach your fingertips up again. Feel that downward action as you ground down through your sit bones and reach through all the way towards your fingertips. Take a full inhale. And then exhale, gently, slowly start to bring your arms down into that T shape first, and then all the way by your sides. Take a moment seated to notice your center, to notice where perhaps you feel that in your body, and if it helps, you can bring a hand to an area of your body where you feel your center. That could be your core, your belly, maybe that's your spine. When you're ready, come to a tabletop position, coming to all fours. You can have your toes tucked or untucked, whatever feels best for your hips, and that allows you to simultaneously find that grounding down sensation into your mat, through your feet, through your hands, and then a slight uplift, doming through your upper back. Here we'll gently take some cat-cows, starting to feel that flexion and extension through our spine. So on an inhale, drop your belly, look up. On an exhale, start to find that C shape, tucking your tailbone under, rounding through your whole back. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, round through your spine. Press into your fingertips as you lift the back of your shoulders up. Come to a neutral tabletop now. Before going anywhere, feel your abdominal muscles hug in, feeling that corset action of your deep abdominal muscles. Then begin to reach your right leg back behind you. You're welcome to stay here. Perhaps you would like to reach your left arm forward. Can you feel now how your body is being pulled forward and back as you extend through your fingertips and your lifted heel? Maybe in doing so you can notice what happens to your spine or to your abdominal muscles. Take a full inhale. Exhale, release back to your tabletop. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back behind you. Press through that lifted heel. Squeeze your glutes in. Lift your abdominal muscles in and up. You're welcome to stay. Or perhaps you would like to reach your right arm forward. Once again, playing with that forward and back sensation. And then what happens in the center? Can you find your balance here? Can you find your stability in your core? If you're wobbling, that's absolutely fantastic. That just means that you're finding that center. Take one more inhale, then exhale, release. Maybe you want to shift your hips side to side. Take a full inhale on your tabletop, and then exhale into your downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your abdominal muscles up, press your hips towards the ceiling. Maybe you'd like to pedal out your dog, bending through one knee and then the other. As you do so, can you bring your awareness to the backs of your thighs? Maybe noticing some sensation there. Then come to stillness in your down dog. Bend your knees. Look towards the top of your mat and slowly walk your feet up. When you arrive, find ragdoll or maybe a different forward fold that will serve you today. You're welcome to sway. You're also welcome to find stillness. In this forward fold, can you feel how, as you surrender your torso down, you also find the stability in your legs. So your legs are firm, strong, as your torso can soften. Release your arms down. Take a halfway lift and reach your arms back behind you. Roll your upper arm bones back. Feel that broadening through your collarbones. Once again, notice that sensation of forward as you lengthen through the back of your neck and extend the top of your head forward. And as you reach back with your fingertips and your tailbone. Keep softening your rib cage in to find that integration of your upper abdominal muscles. Take a full inhale, and then exhale, come all the way up to stand. You're welcome to take some shoulder rolls or sway side to side. Do anything that you might need, and then when you're ready, come to stillness. Perhaps close your eyes. Maybe once again noticing into where you feel your center. If it helps, you're welcome to bring your hands to that area. If your eyes are closed, open them now. On your next inhale, reach your fingertips all the way up to the ceiling, extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold, hinge from your hips, let your head hang heavy. Inhale, flat back. This time press your fingertips into your shins or maybe your thighs. Exhale, put your hands down. Step your right toes back, followed by your left. Come to your high plank. And just in case you didn't feel your core before, you didn't feel where that center was, now really feel your abdominal muscles lifting in and up. Keep pressing your heels back and reaching the crown of your head forward. We'll hold here for another 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees, your chest, your chin. Come all the way down to your mat. Inhale, find a cobra, baby cobra. Can you feel how as you press your hands down and try to slide them back without actually moving them, and as you lift your chest forward, you find that play of opposites again. And in doing so, maybe you can notice how your back muscles around your spine have to fire up to lift into this shape. Take a full inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, come to your tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step through low lunge. Soften your back knee down. Inhale, reach your fingertips all the way up. Can you press your tailbone in towards your body and then lift your abdominal muscles in and up here? Now drop your right forearm to your right thigh. Reach your left fingertips up towards the ceiling, noticing any sensation as you yawn open through the left side of your body. Take another full inhale. And then exhale, circle that top arm down, around, frame your front foot with both hands. Inhale, come to a runner's lunge. Lift your back knee up. Squeeze your glutes in. And now feel how as you try to press your back heel back, and how you simultaneously try to shift your front shin bone forward, that there's a stability that you can achieve in your hips. Take another inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step through low lunge. Drop your right knee down on the mat this time. Inhale, sweep your fingertips up. Now as you press into both feet, can you press them down and away from each other? And then maybe notice what that does to your core, to your hips, to your glutes. Take a full inhale. Then on your exhale, drop your left forearm to your thigh. Reach your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. You're welcome to take more of a curve through your body if that feels better for you. Or just reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Take one more full inhale here. Then exhale, start to swing that top arm down and around. Frame your front foot, come back to your runner's lunge, picking up your back knee. Again, feel that pull of forward and back through your legs. Press firmly into both feet. Lift your abdominal muscles in and up. Take a full inhale here. And then exhale, down dog. Bend your knees, look towards the top of your mat. Step, jump, or float your feet to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. You are welcome to have your feet about hip distance apart, or perhaps you would like to have your big toes touching. If you have anything going on in your lower back or your hips, please keep distance between your feet. Now, can you sink your hips down and simultaneously lift your breastbone up? And breathe. Breathe into the intensity. Breathe in and out, knowing that you're strong through your core, strong through your legs, that you're balanced and centered. Take one more full inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands down. Step your left toes back, followed by your right toes this time. Take a full inhale in your high plank. And then if you're ready for it, Chaturanga Dandasana. Maybe it's knees, chest, chin. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, takes you to your downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step your right foot forward, come back to your low lunge. Sweep your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop your right forearm to your right thigh. Inhale, reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, swing that top arm down and all the way around to face the long edge of your mat. Spin your toes. Wide-legged forward fold. Can you notice your breath? Notice where it sits in your body as your head drops down towards the mat. Maybe notice other physical sensations as well. Perhaps the blood flowing towards your head. Perhaps your feet pressing into the mat. On your next inhale, come to a flat back. Bring your hands to your hips. And then exhale, come all the way up to stand. Spin your right toes to 12 o'clock to face the top of your mat. Bend into your front knee. Warrior two. You may want to play with your stance so that you can find space for your hips. Now feel as you squeeze your glutes in that you can then find a little bit more opening through the front of your hips. Take a full inhale here. Then exhale, come to your extended side angle. Right forearm to right thigh. Left arm reaches all the way up towards your ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Squeeze the whole of your back body in to open up through your front. Maybe you would like to take your gaze up. Maybe you would like to have your gaze down. Take one more inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Flip your front palm, reach up and back. As you press into your front heel, can you feel that that gives you uplift through the inner thigh of your right leg? And then reach your top arm up towards the ceiling. Take a full inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands, frame your front foot. your choice of flow. Maybe that's Chaturanga Dandasana, maybe it's straight to your downward facing dog. Perhaps it's knees, chest, chin. If you're with me, inhale, up dog or cobra. Squeeze your glutes in. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, reach your left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Low lunge, drop your right knee down. Inhale, squeeze your glutes to lift your fingertips up. Exhale, drop your left forearm to your left thigh. Reach your right fingertips all the way up on an inhale. Exhale, take your top arm, swing it all the way around to the long edge of your mat. Spin your feet. Wide-legged forward fold. Maybe you'd like to take your hands to your ankles. Bend your knees as much as you need. Let your head hang heavy. On your next inhale, come back to your flat back. Lengthen the crown of your head forward as your tailbone shoots back. Exhale, come all the way up to stand. Spin your left toes to point towards the top of your mat. Bend into your left knee. Warrior two. This time, can you feel as you press both feet down into the earth and then try to separate the mat, ripping the mat in two? How your thighs start to firm up, how you get really strong and stable in your hips, in your core. On your next exhale, extended side angle. Left arm drops down to your thigh, right arm is up to the ceiling. If your left shoulder is creeping up towards your ear, can you soften it down? Take one more full inhale here. Exhale brings you back to your warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, flip your front palm, reach up and back. Keep that deep bend through your front knee. Keep reaching your fingertips up as you press your heels into the mat. And then notice what happens to everything in between. Notice how your core is firing up to support you. Take one more full inhale. Then exhale, cartwheel your hands, frame your front foot. Step back to your high plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Knees, chest, chin, or straight to your down dog. Inhale, maybe it's a cobra or an upward facing dog. And then we'll all meet together in our downward facing dog. Take a moment here, shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Maybe close your eyes to come back to that internal focus. Noticing where your breath is sitting physically in your body. Perhaps you can feel the expansion and contraction with each inhale and exhale. And drop your knees down to your mat. Come back to your tabletop. Again, you can have your toes tucked or untucked. Take a few cat-cows here. Perhaps noticing your spine. Perhaps noticing more fluidity through your joints. Perhaps noticing if there's areas of tension. And if there's anything you can do to soften them, maybe that's taking a bit more freedom in your movement. Circling your hips, or shifting your weight side to side. And then cross your ankles behind you and come to seated. Once again, maybe you want to close your eyes or take a soft gaze down. Can you press your sit bones into the mat? Feel how the earth beneath you supports you. And then find length all the way up your spine, lifting the crown of your head. Again, bring your awareness to where you feel balanced, to where you feel centered. Perhaps that's your spine. Perhaps it's your heart or your belly. If you're towards the back of your mat like I am, shift your bum forward a bit. Then place the soles of your feet down, press them into the earth, have your knees pointing up towards the ceiling. Reach your fingertips forward, lift your chest up. Now just sit here for a moment. Feel how you're solidly on your sit bones, and to do so, you're probably already feeling your abdominal muscles engage. Take a full inhale, and then slowly roll one vertebrae at a time all the way down to your back. And trust yourself that you can go really slowly. Trust yourself that your core will hold you. Trust your center. Keep going slowly, keep breathing. And then when your whole back reaches the mat, hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze, maybe rock side to side. Then take a figure of four shape. So your right ankle comes over your left knee. You can have your left foot on the mat, or perhaps you'd like to lift your left knee towards your chest. Perhaps then you'd like to interlace your fingers behind your left thigh and squeeze your left leg in. Keep flexing both feet. If you're pulling your left thigh in, can you feel how as you pull that in, your right thigh then also starts to move away from you, with your right knee moving further away from your body? Perhaps that gives you more sensation in your glutes and in your right hip. Gently release that and take it on the other side. So your left crosses over, stacks by your right knee. Flex your toes, perhaps lift your right thigh closer towards your chest. Maybe you want to interlace your hands behind your right thigh and hug that right thigh in as you simultaneously try to push your left knee, left thigh away from your body. And as you do so, maybe become aware of a bit more sensation, feeling into your body, listening to what it's telling you, If at any point you would like to come out before I cue that, please honor that and come out when you want. Take another full inhale. Then exhale, slowly release. Bring your feet down to your mat. Maybe rock your knees side to side. Then hug your right knee in towards your chest. Extend your left leg long. And take a supine twist, dropping your right knee across your body. Maybe you take your arms out into a T shape. Maybe you take them into cactus. You're welcome to close your eyes. You're welcome to have your eyes open. Gently come back to center. Hug your left knee in, extend your right leg long. And then allow that left knee to cross over your body, coming to the supine twist on this side. Any arm variation that works best for you is very welcome. Now can you start to let your whole body soften? Finding a sense of ease in this twist. Gently come back to center. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then when you're ready, make your way to your final rest. Allowing your legs to extend long. Let your feet flop out to the sides. You're welcome to grab a blanket or anything else that will allow you to be as comfortable as possible. And then when you're ready, start to notice the imprint of your body into the earth. Welcoming in gravity, allowing any area that is filled with gripping tension to completely relax. Shavasana. begin to bring some awareness back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, toes. Maybe roll your head side to side. If you would like, take a full body stretch, reaching your fingertips back behind you, pointing your toes away from you. Once again, feeling that pull in different directions, those opposites. And then hug your knees in towards your chest. Roll over to either side. Gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands into prayer at heart center, honoring that life will always pull us in many different directions. That if we stay centered, honoring our wisdom of our body, the wisdom of our heart, we will always find our path. Bring your thumb knuckles up to your forehead center. Tuck your chin into your chest as a way to thank yourself, your body, your whole being, knowing that you are always and will forever be more than enough. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today.